Ahoy there, tubers. Riku73 here with some updated Paragon gameplay and a little explanation as to what you're going to need to know to actually get into the game and really be effective. So this is the home screen that boots up. It's just advertising the latest skin for Aurora, and then of course all the loot that you can get just by playing the game. So when you go to store, allow you to purchase items for real money, and then go to your collections, where you're going to be mostly going to be bouncing between collection and play. And in collection, you're going to be able to mess around with your decks mostly. So first thing I want to show you is that the cards have been greatly updated. As you see here, the artwork is gorgeous. It's rivaling Magic the Gathering for beauty. I mean, just look at that one. That's just like, wow. The detail on these cards is just phenomenal. I'm really, really pleased with it. Okay, this is like an old school Magic card. This is like more of a more modern one. Beautiful. So you see this one costs 9,000, which means you can never actually ever. This one doesn't have a casting cost like these do. So if you think of it in Magic the Gathering terms, the magic cost would be 8 sword, 4 heart. And this is agility, and I think vitality is that stat. And then this one here is intellect, the lightning bolt. So this one, you can never, it never has a casting cost. It just means you have to wait till you have 9,000 gold in an actual match to be able to pay for it. And you purchase it, you use it, and then it's done. It's kind of a, it doesn't really have a permanent kind of effect, like kind of like these do. So that's the way the cards are set up. So you can also then toggle all the cards by growth or cards by knowledge. You can show all the knowledge cards, and you can display, what affinities the cards have and such. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is go to decks, and you want to build a deck. So I already have a deck. I'll open this up. This is for Iggy. I like to play Iggy. Here's the hero Iggy. He's the one I prefer. I play with a lot of heroes. I've tried almost all of them. Iggy is still my favorite. Okay. And Iggy is a little monster that rides a monster. And I focus on speed. Okay. And so you get even more rewards just for getting him ranked up. Alright, so you want to go to your deck. You want to create one, and I'm going to go and open up this one. Edit. And now, just like in Magic the Gathering, there's 5 different affinities. Okay, this is red, this is purple. I guess we kind of consider black in Magic the Gathering. Order is white, knowledge is blue, and growth is green. So it's exactly the same colors as in Magic the Gathering. They just have a subtle purple here to make it slightly different. So it'll tell you how many of those cards you have 20 of 24 available owned. I have almost all the knowledge cards. So there's a few more I need to earn here. I got 22 out of 24. See how it says that there? Anyhow, I'm going to select 2 affinities, and it basically allows you to build. Okay, this is going to be a red-black deck. So you can set it up by level, by rarity, by name of the card, by affinity, or just by cost. I suggest you just organize it by cost. Okay. Now, at the bottom here is going to see all the most expensive cards. So you're going to scroll all the way to the top. And you see everything that costs 1. And now here's one cost 1,000. The equivalent cost, it takes 1,000 gold to get 1 point to be able to enter into these different affinities, okay? In other words, the casting cost. So for every 1,000 gold you earn in game, you can either purchase one of these right quick, okay? This one unequips after death. This one you sacrifice a minion and it goes away. So it has a temporary effect. Or you can put these permanent cards into play. So think of these as like the instants or sorceries in Magic the Gathering. The ones that actually have a gold cost. The ones that actually have a symbol, think of these as mana costs, like a mana symbol. This one's 1 sword, 1 sword, 1 heart. So this is, I think it's called agility or whatnot. And this is vitality. And this one here is the intellect. So They all have different abilities, and they give you different bonuses. Now with Iggy, all I've gone with is speed. Anything that increase my actual movement speed, I've gone with. That's it. That's all that I focused on because that's what serves me best in battle. Iggy is highly mobile. He throws turrets out that spit little fireballs, and he's a ganker. And I like to jungle quite a bit, but I like to be fast. So this one allows me to be fast anytime I'm near any structure, which is great, like towers, things like that. I've also equipped this one, Nitro Boost. It gives me I gain 125 movement speed for 3 seconds. And then I've got this one is here. So you see the first one only costs 1. So the first point, you get 1,000 when you first started a game. I'm going to put the first 1,000 into this green, and then I'm going to equip this card. After I get up to 3,000 more gold, I'll then invest 3,000 gold in the agility and then equip this one. And then I'll start saving up for this one. And then I'll start doing late game cards. So if the game starts to run late, I'll then save up 6,000 gold, get 4 for this one, okay? And I won't actually have to save that up. If I want to keep this, I will. But I may want to remove this one. So it means when I unequip this one, I get 3,000 back. So I need one more 1,000 gold to get this one, and I need this one here to get this. I need 2 more to put into the green. By unequipping this one, I'll get 1 green back. So I will need to get 1 and 1 to be able to equip this. So you can actually get more advanced cards pretty quick. So you don't waste gold. It actually goes back. You get the points back, essentially, that you earned with the gold. Then further down, I got some really late stage cards. This costs 9, 3, and 6. This costs 4 and 8, and 4 and 8. And that's all that I'm running. I'm just running that. If it doesn't boost my actual speed, or doesn't slow my enemy down, this one gives me a bonus of slowing the enemies down so that I will proportionately be quicker than them. That's all that matters. I like to catch people. So these bigger advanced cards, which cost 12 points or 12,000 gold, are going to be late stage. Okay, this one allows me to enter the Shadow Realm to actually do that. So pick your stratagem. What do you want to be? You want to be fast? Do you just want to hit hard? Do you want to have a lot of health, so you can last longer, a lot of mana, so you can continue casting your shit? What is it that you want to do? And I prefer speed. Now, does it mean that not having extra health or extra mana or that kind of thing won't help you? It will. So these cards may seem confusing at first, but just take the time, mouse over them, look at these as casting cost, and then read over on the right-hand side what their abilities are and see if it suits your taste. So you go to next, and now there's a gem system that they put into the game to give you some passives. So you will see these 3 affinities appear on the left-hand side of the screen in-game when you level up. You got agility, vitality, and intellect. You see the same 3 symbols we saw on the cards. Now, as you dump points into this, you will start to fill this line up with little dots, and that actually activates these gems. So when you put your first 1,000 into each one of these, you'll activate your first gem. And gems give you these passive abilities. So let's start at this one down here for intellect. After I activate this first gem by putting my first 1,000 of gold in this to activate this, so I can afford to even purchase, the first intellect card, it'll gain me 1.5 max regen, or mana regen rather, for 15 seconds when I fall below 40% mana. So it starts to give me some of my mana back quicker. When I put my first point here, I will get, I'll gain 350 movement speed for 4.9 seconds when leaving base, which is great. This is going to synergize with that other one that gives me movement speed when I'm near a tower. And then the agility here, auto health potion. So I'll gain more health regeneration for 15 seconds when I fall below a certain health, or 50% max health. Now, as you rank it up, as you put more gold investment, you'll then eventually unlock this one. Fast travel, I get more movement speed. Once I rank it up and I get more, you'll be dumping more and more gold into these things anyway, so it'll automatically happen for you. You don't have to really think about it. I'll get more mana restoral here, and then this one will give me more experience. So that's how I've balanced out. You can get a maximum of 6. So either you could use all 5 slots on one if you just really are an agility player, and then one on another, but you're allowed a minimum of 3 invested and a maximum of 6. Your cards, let's go back to that one last thing. You're allowed a minimum of 3, but a maximum of 12. The minimum of 3 is because you only have 3 activated at one time. I like to have some options, okay? Then at this point, you would name your deck. You just go over here, click it, and then name it, okay? Then it'll show you a breakdown of your cards, okay? And it'll show you your gems that you have selected. Exit. So that's how you build a deck. That's how you strategize. That's how you select your gems. And it really is the most effective way to go to really get good at the game faster. It's just about playing the game, but the strategy behind it can really enhance your abilities. So I hope that helps in actually building out your deck. I will go into this one more time and show you one more thing about the gems, just so you have full understanding of that. If you were to go and select a slot, let's say I were to get rid of the fast travel one and I click on it again, it gives me these different options I can actually put there. So you would choose which option. Like Ruthless, you deal additional basic damage to foes every 10 seconds. For every 10% of the enemy heroes missing health. So that's pretty good. It means you deal more damage. Since I like the speed, I go with the fast travel. Okay. So as you go to put gems in these slots, they give you options. Which one do you want to use? And higher ranked sections here will give you higher ranked gems. So if you want to use really, really powerful, super powerful gems, then you need to really focus on only one. So just something for you to consider. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be it for this video. The next one's going to be gameplay. If you like the content, don't forget to share and subscribe.